I mean, she's amazing. She's always supporting me in everything I do, all my goals that I have, and I can just, whenever good or bad, I can always come to her and talk to her and confide in her. And I mean, I love her. So yeah.
Dani is beautiful. Now I'm gonna get all choked up. Beautiful on the inside and out. She's one of my dearest friends. Love her to death. Would bend over backwards to please her and to do everything I can for her. And she is her own person. She knows what she wants and she gets what she wants.
Dani is extremely bright. She is a pleasure to be with. She's very creative. She's very stubborn.
She's a diva, if that's kind of the same line.
Wonder where she got that from.
No, I love them so much. I'm so happy to do this.
She is a lot of personality into a tiny little body, and I couldn't imagine her any other way.
And man, I just thank God every day for blessing me with a friend like her. Dani is loyal, she's kind, she's so fun.
She's determined, which I really respect, and she's very friendly.
Yeah, but Dani's probably the closest thing we have to her sister too, because like she's been around for so long. Yeah, so she's practiced.
I think I'm having a contraction.
I respect her, and I really like to have a lot of the same things that she does.
So I never had to hire a psychiatrist or a psychologist because I have Dani in my life.
She's very friendly, outgoing. She cares a lot about my son.
She just loves life. She truly loves life. She loves being with people.
My favorite Dani is the wild woman born with Dani, with the crazy hair. I think like 1.5, 2 years old, just naked, running around.
Yeah, she still does that.
Favorite memory of Dani. One is our trips to New York, this girls' trips. We've always had such a great time. We have mastered Manhattan in more ways than one. We have eaten in every good restaurant, every great food truck, and we've shopped in every great store. And the other great memory is picking out her wedding dress.
Shopping for wedding dresses with my mom was definitely a special moment.
And she's going to be one beautiful bride.
I love that Audie always makes me laugh. Makes me whole, makes me okay. In moments where things may not necessarily be so okay, he just kind of makes me feel like they are.
Audie's a team player. He's been like one of the best friends that I've ever had.
He has never met a stranger.
Make everyone around him have a good time, and that's always a nice person to be around.
Just finds the smile or the light in any situation and makes me laugh when I need it the most.
What kind of person is Audie? He's a short person. Maybe 5'2". I'm not really sure. He's definitely shorter than most people.
He's very kind, hard worker, very polite. He has a good heart.
Oh yes, Audie I tease all the time because he has a gas problem.
So what's my favorite thing about Audie? Yogi.
Lakeland, Georgia.
They met at Chew Camp.
First off, this one's a little liar because we wouldn't have met or done anything if he didn't lie about his age.
I told her I was 18 at the time. And
So
she was
liar.
18, I was 17. I see her riding a jet ski. I was like, damn, who's this girl riding this jet ski in this bathing suit? I was like, I gotta get to know her.
I remember when I first saw him, I thought he was really cute.
He came to my cabin later that night and knocked on our wooden cabin, and all these girls come in the front and were like, Danny, someone's here to see you.
Yep. I had speakers around my neck, and I asked her if she wanted to go stargazing. It's just a typical movie I can't have. And it's when you got someone to go stargazing, you know what's about to happen.
You're right.
Stargaze, little girl. Classic movie.
Classic camp summer move. So stargazing made his first move, and that's probably the start of a decade now.
I knew I fell in love with Audie when it got close to me leaving for college that summer. So we had met 2 months prior.
I mean, ever since then, I feel like I always knew that she was the one. It was just a gut feeling I had, even though I was 17, she was 18, we were young kids.
When did I know that Adi was the one? When she came home from college and she didn't seem to be interested in anything else but Adi.
Adi was sick at home. He had a cold, and then she drove all the way, I think, from college, and she came to stay with him and, make him feel good. I think she made him chicken soup, and I knew.
He had patience of a saint. She gave him a lot of little hoops to go through and obstacles in his way. And he stayed around because I think in his mind he knew that Dani was the one.
God bless him, he never gave up.
I knew what I wanted, and 10 years later, here we are.
It's a beautiful day. Hey baby, I think I wanna marry you. Is it the look in your eyes? Or is it this dancing juice? Who cares, baby? I think I wanna marry you. This little child. Oh, come on, girl. Who cares if the trash got a pocket full of cash we can hold? Shots of Patron, and it's on, girl. Don't say no, 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 no. Just say yeah, yeah, yeah. And now go, go, go. If you're ready, like I'm ready, 'cause it's a beautiful
Anyone who was going to take my daughter and marry her, it was kind of understood that he would come and ask me for her hand, and he took me out to lunch.
David and I definitely have a special relationship.
They have so many similarities. Putting the two of them in the same room is almost a problem.
It's crazy. They're like two peas in a pod. They are best friends. They like the same stupid movies, the same stupid TV shows, and have the same stupid sense of humor.
Yeah, Adi and my dad are very close.
I think they see movies together by themselves. We go on dates together as well. Dinner and movie dates.
The relationship that Adi and I have is very unique. He's like I said, he's my friend.
Yeah, it doesn't bother me at all. I away all the time, and so, it's good that they have, a friend in each other.
We enjoy each other's time together. We go out, we're buds.
Yeah, I'm like the son he never had.
guys enough to know you could very well be a gangster.
Forget about it.
So I came up with a perfect plan to propose. Take her to Biltmore in Asheville, make all these dinner reservations.
I remember I was sitting at my girlfriend's wedding at the estate table. We were both in the wedding, and he looked at me and he said, you know, I want you to make sure that you're free. If, you know, we have this one free weekend in April, you need to make sure you're available. And I'm sitting across from a friend of mine, she's looking at me, freaking out. I go, this has got to be the weekend.
I told her just pack everything. We're
Everything.
going on a trip. Pack a sweater, pack a bathing suit, you know, just to throw her off.
And he basically told me what to wear, when to wear it. And I'm usually not that obedient, but I listened to him because I thought there was a pretty surprise at the end of this.
And then we took a tour of the Biltmore, and this is kind of where she started to get irritated because the weather had just changed and was now sprinkling. And I'm thinking to myself, oh man, this could be done. The whole thing could be screwed. And I mean, we're just walking around the Biltmore while I'm waiting for the rain to stop. It just gets heavier and heavier.
And he picked out these pretty high black heels to wear with my white dress. So from 11 a.m. till about 7 p.m., those things were on my feet.
So we get to the proposal spot, and it's still raining, and we have the umbrella. And I take down, I'm like, hey, let's take a selfie together. You know, I'm about to propose. And she goes, no, I don't want to take a selfie. What are you doing? It's raining. You're going to hide my hair. In the rain, she freaks out about her hair.
That is a true statement.
When I call it diva, like diva mode's like on crack. No, David, it's fine. She was like, no. I was like, well, we'll be alright. So I just throw down the umbrella, get down on one knee, and she immediately forgets about everything.
When he got down on one knee and proposed, it's nothing that I could ever have imagined. This is actually happening.
Dear future husband, you need to know it. You wanna be my one and only. Oh, my life.
Take me on a date, I deserve a date. And don't forget the flowers and bring the first away. Cause if you treat me right, I'll be the perfect wife. Buying groceries, buying what you need. You got that undervibe, the baby's so high. So don't be thinking I'll be home and making up my mind. I never learned to love, but I can write a love. Sing along with me, sing along with me. You gotta know how to treat me like a lady. Even when I'm acting crazy, tell me everything's alright. Dear future husband, here's a few things you need to know. If you wanna be my one and only all alive. Dear future husband, if you wanna get that special love, then tell me I'm beautiful, Chanel right. Future husband, that love me right.
They're adorable. They complement each other. They're both very supportive of one another.
She's put a vision in his life that I think he honestly didn't really have until he met Dani. She gives him the motivation to be a better person. All those sort of things that you look for in a partner, I feel like she gives to him.
The way that they look at each other, the way that they touch each other, the way they talk about each other.
They do complement each other, you know what I'm saying? Like, Adi is like, says the muscle, and Dani's like the brains.
Honestly, couldn't imagine either one of them with anyone else.
She keeps him in check, and she's the best thing that's probably ever happened to him. And he recognizes that too.
It's really special to see them when they're together because you just feel how much love there is in the room.
They just seem to have a lot of fun together. They can laugh, they do a lot of the same things, they have a lot in common. They're just really fun.
They say love is more precious than gold.